Late tonight, the prosecutor's office said they've only received a few of the items they need to evaluate the case and come to a charging decision. DPD says it does not take much to figure out what happened at that gas station. Community organizers say it was nothing short of murder.
It's something that this young man, who is a criminal murderer, gets more due process than the man he murdered.
Growing frustration in Detroit after the 18-year-old gas station clerk arrested for shooting and killing Joshua Lewis is released from police custody. Sources tell Fox 2 he's a flight risk.
It's very likely that man could be halfway across the world, and we wouldn't know that until it's too late.
The suspect was released Thursday night after spending the prior 72 hours in custody. The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office returned a warrant request to Detroit police saying they needed more information. That warrant would have allowed the prosecutor to press charges against the suspect and keep him behind bars.
And you got a clear-cut execution with the gun, the bullet hole, the crime scene, witnesses, video camera. I mean, what more do you need?
He was filmed on camera executing a man for a property crime.
Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy says DPD's warrant request for the suspect lacked basic information, from additional police reports to pictures from the crime scene. She says several other warrant requests have been denied for similar reasons. But Police Chief James Craig says Worthy never called him to express those concerns. And in this case, even the assigned prosecuting attorney saw the surveillance video of the shooting.
It's very rare that the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office requires that extensive, detailed evidence in order to even bring charges. And we know that by just looking at the volume of charges that have been brought against a lot of black men in this community, and those charges were not even supported.
Attorney and former Democratic primary challenger Victoria Burton Harris.
If she needed information in order to keep this alleged murderer off the streets, she could have picked up the phone and said, Craig, I need X, Y, and Z before he's timed out and set to be released and before I have to reject this warrant.
Lewis's family is now preparing for his funeral. Nasser Beydoun of the Arab Civil Rights League and a handful of other Arab leaders are helping the family pay for it.
We personally have a strong relationship and a very close bond with many leaders and people in the African American community, and this is our way just to show solidarity. And regardless of the circumstances, you know, a family lost a son, and we just want to try and ease their pain.
Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy released a statement which reads in part, Chief Craig needs to own this. As he said himself, the assigned assistant prosecutor was in regular contact with the assigned detective. The assigned detective was and is very well aware of the issues and the fact that this investigation remains quite incomplete. His detectives are working hard to get the work done and are working well with my staff. But the bottom line is this case was brought to us before the investigation was ready and after the deadline passed that legally requires the defendant to be released. In downtown Detroit, I'm Randy Wembley, and this is The Edge.